This is Angkor Wat, the world's largest religious complex. The Angkor Archaeological Park represents the highest achievements of the Khmer Empire, dating from the 9th to 15th centuries. But due to heavy rains, looting, and lack of protection for centuries, most Angkor temples were seriously damaged. In 1993, China became one of the first countries to join the international action for safeguarding Angkor, launched by Cambodia and UNESCO. The work officially started from Chauset Tavoda back in 1998 by a joint team called the China-Cambodia Government Team for Safeguarding Angkor, or CCSA. The temple is not large compared to other Angkor relics, but it was one of the most difficult to repair. 8 of the 9 buildings were severely damaged by the time the operation was launched.
针对周刹神庙，它呢主要是大量的这种石构件。
The difficulty in restoring Chauset Tavoda with the 4,000 elements from the temple found lying around the site, so we proposed that first we needed to rescue and reinforce them, at the same time strengthening the protection of the site and putting large amounts of pieces in their original place.
能够复位，修复上去。
So this is the South Library of Chauset Tavoda, and it appears to be complete. You can actually see a lot of details around here, but let me show you a picture before restoration. You can tell really what it is. And after a decade of efforts, the site was restored in 2008 and started to welcome tourists once again. In 2010, 2 years after the completion of the Chauset Tavoda project, the team began restoring the Takeo Temple, one of the most majestic and distinctive of all Angkor monuments.
中国从在吴哥地区
We formed our principles and standards during the work on Chauset Tavoda and the Takeo Temple. For example, the principle of minimal intervention and reversibility. These have been recognized and spread by local authorities and the expert team of the ICC Angkor.
With the successful restoration of the 2 projects, the Cambodian government officially handed over the ruined royal palace, the most central part of Angkor Thom, to the Chinese team in 2018.
បានកសាងឡើងក្នុងសតវត្សទី 11
The royal palace is an important historic relic. It was built in the late 11th century and is even older than Angkor Thom.
The main body is still under survey, and latest technologies, including AI, will be used to locate fallen bricks.
ខ្ញុំបាទសង្ឃឹមថាការជួសជុលនេះ
After completing the restoration work, the Cambodian people and people around the world will see the royal palace with their own eyes. I thank the Chinese government for studying and restoring the site.
The restoration of the royal palace site is expected to be completed in 2030, but this won't be the last job of its kind, as China is committed to joining hands together with other countries to protect historical treasures. We'll be CGTN at the worldly renowned Angkor Archaeological Park in Cambodia.